Maternity Neighborhood is an incredibly exciting, innovative company. It brings together a mission for improving maternity care for all women and babies and families with really smart, innovative business practices.
Within that, we focus on engaging women and supporting relationship-based models of maternity care.
Basically, I founded to help solve problems I was having as a midwife. I wanted to make it easier for me to do a better job at the most important things to women during their pregnancy, which is the ability to get good information at the right time to make good decisions about their care. So fundamentally, Maternity Neighborhood is the opportunity for providers to do a better job of providing care and just have more fun and make it easier to do that rather than harder.
If you have the right model of care that allows engagement, shared decision-making, informed consent, all of those empowerments for women, I think you can actually have a lot of impact that you wouldn't otherwise.
And I think what's incredibly important about the midwifery model that we have absolutely nailed is keeping the woman at the center of care. And Maternity Neighborhood is distinguished in that way, in that everything that we have crafted has been crafted with the woman and her family at the center.
And the models that seem to most reliably get the best outcomes are the ones where women have a trusted care provider or team of care providers that she can partner with throughout the course of her pregnancy. And so we're really looking at technology tools that can support that kind of relationship.
We're coming from a place in which we're saying you want to not just have an electronic tool that does exactly what you're doing today on paper. You want to have an opportunity to not just start entering things on a computer, but to see where things could suddenly become different in the way that you were delivering care, sort of opening up opportunities for change.
Broadly, our goal is to have a bunch of engineers and a bunch of people that understand the problems facing maternity care and figure out how we can solve them with technology.
We have software for midwives primarily, but because of what we built for midwives, we have something that's quite remarkable for the wider healthcare system. So midwives are very relationship focused in their care, and for us to build software that captures that relationship between the provider and the client, and we refer to our patients as clients because they are clients and consumers of their healthcare. That relationship-based focus then has given us a platform and software that we can take forward into community-based care at a wider scale.
And we're taking an approach to quality improvement that isn't just here's some data about what you do, but actually how can we take that data about what you do and redesign your user workflows to improve upon.
I really think this has huge potential from the standpoint of not only transforming the way we do maternity care, but also could be a model for how we do care differently, primary care and beyond, chronic disease management, etc.
By tracking along on the data science and building the tool based on how we're going to be looking at quality improvement, we have this powerful way to continually improve not just the care that's delivered, but the tools to match how we want care to be delivered.
We've come a long way in the last few decades to really understand the best ways of doing things and incorporating evidence into practice in maternity care.
There's definitely a lot of excitement around patient engagement and working with clients to make sure that they are involved in their care all the way through, that they have the information they need to make informed choice, informed consent about procedures, and I think that that's a really exciting potential. And I'm really glad that the company has been focusing on that as a priority.
Everyone's now looking much more seriously at what are innovations that we can make to change or to lower our costs. And no one's going to argue with the fact that a vaginal birth versus a cesarean birth is significantly lower cost. In fact, it's a third or more decrease in that cost. So why not promote a model of care that is more likely to lead to non-cesarean births?
As you start thinking about how fragmented the delivery system is, the healthcare delivery system is right now, if you add other components such as birth centers and home births, the importance of looking at glue to hold these kinds of things together becomes even more important. Just introducing new modes of care without figuring out how to connect them is not improvement. It actually adds more heat rather than shed light on the situation of where healthcare is today.
I think that the midwifery model of care can be embraced by anyone. Any provider can look at a model of care and say, this makes sense. This is the way I want to practice.
We're building software that potentially can help save the lives of mothers and babies. So it's just really great to be part of something that has such a meaningful impact on people.
I'm here because I believe very strongly in providing tools that can actually improve something like maternity care in the United States.
I think that Maternity Neighborhood can support the delivery of care wherever babies are being born. So from my perspective, the need for Maternity Neighborhood is just going to keep growing as long as babies keep being born.
We want to transform maternity care, and we want to transform the lives of women and families and babies.